Hello, I'm Cynical Onyx, and welcome to Reaching for Petals. So, I've never played this game before. I only heard about it, I think, a couple of months ago. I've been wanting to play it for a while. But hey, let's get straight into it, shall we? Let's start game. Oh, looks like... Nope. Okay, let's start from chapter 1. Loading. Oh, sorry, I haven't been here for a while. I've been doing uni stuff. Yeah, so that's basically been the story of my life for the past year and a bit. Trying to get into uni. But hey, we're back, so hopefully let's get going. Blue Entropy Studios presents Reaching for Petals. Okay. Lovely world. Oh god, that's a bit bright. Let's see if I can change up my settings a bit. Is that max? Yeah. Yes, yeah, that's the max. Put it on max. Put VSync on. Oh. So, right, okay, so WASD, walk, E to interact. Shit, yes, okay. Yes, okay. These woods are an example of what can be accomplished without man's interference. This forest, away from any town or communal society, is as untouched by man as any mass of green can be. It would be easy to mistake an area like this as a place of solitude and silence. That is the truth. There is no substantial evidence of civilization, but that does not mean it is without life. Wind and water fill the amphitheatre with motion and meaning. Endless chatter of woodland beings permeates within this arborous cathedral. Jesus Christ. These are not these are not idle conversations. This is an opera, a symphony, a concerto of unification, perfectly executed by design. Oh, look at that. It's really nice. There is no explanation for how these beings coexist. There is no reason to know why. Within these trees, among these steams, life is. That is good enough. Okay. Sensitivity is a bit awful. Really slow at turning. I'm walking. Jogging doesn't seem much faster than I'm walking, to be honest. Right, okay, I'm walking now. Jump, 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 jump. Oh god. So, walking, jogging. Nature is not entirely benevolent, and yet this does not take away from its whatever that was. Animals are hunted and eaten alive with no knowing of anything outside of this forsaken wood. Human life is very much the same. Every day is lived knowing that any moment could be your last, but it is assumed that now is not that moment. Today is not that day. There is a desire to strive for significance, but in the end, every day ends just the same. Very morbid. Jesus Christ. Can I, These vicious beings live doing what they must do to survive, even if it means the end of another creature's life. Does this make them any different than the small rodent burrowing its home within the confines of a tree to seek shelter from the outside world? Jesus Christ, that was a long sentence. Even something as beautiful as a flower can be subjected to draining the essence of other greenery to stand a little bit taller and to glow a little bit brighter. There is a cruelty in nature that brings about destruction, and yet this forest still stands. Life carries on, even if it's not the life that came before. Can I get past here? Oh. Nope, I fell. Oh. Oh. What? Oh, okay. Oh, I'm going up here, aren't I? Right. So, come on then. Let's follow this stream. Let's see where it leads. Honestly, this is the slowest paced game I've played in a while. I mean, what's supposed to be happening here now? I mean, I guess we're starting in a forest with a path that we have to follow, and it's going on about life ending in whatever ways it chooses, I guess. I mean, graphically, it's not the greatest game I've played, but it's for what it is. It is quite beautiful. Right, come on. Let's go down this path. I am actually pressing shift, you know. This is me walking right now, and this is me pressing shift. It's not exactly a miracle of, like, I don't know, movement. I mean, you could put the game a little bit faster, to be honest. At the heart of the forest lies a massive, ever-reaching oak, as large as a hill upon a mountain. Standing alone and apart from the rest of the forest, encircled by still water. Well, that river didn't seem very still at the time. The trunk of the behemoth is impossibly thick, able to withstand the elements for the centuries it has stood here. The stoic branches do not sway like the other trees within the wind. Night is everlasting beneath the countless branches, and no light permeates the endless leaves. Jesus Christ, is this literally an English lesson? There is one thing that this beast of a structure exacts more than any other being on this earth. It endures. It endures the frost of the winter, the storms of the spring, the scorch of the summer, and the collapse of autumn. Oh, very... I don't know, what's the word? It endures the loneliness from being different and unyielding. The tree grows taller and stronger with each year, but never closer to the others that surround it. Okay. The other trees live and they will surely die, but this monolith remains to stand the test of time. Okay. How do I get up? This way? Can I jump on here? Where am I going? Come on. Right. Oh. Oh, that's quite clever. Okay, so I'm jogging now. Oh, honestly, that was... Oh, it's so sluggish. Jesus Christ, the look sensitivity could really, really be changed. Honestly, it's so slow. Actually, what's around here? Is there anything down here? Or is this just a random fence? Come on. Let's tell us the story. If you go into... Oh, no. There's literally nothing here. Jesus Christ. Why is it so bright? I mean, the sky's nice. Moving clouds, but okay. Streams cut into the wooded area like capillaries, carrying the essence of life from the top of the hill to the organs of the forest. The streams swiftly sour the mountainside to ensure the continuation of this Eden, ceaselessly palpitating the blood of the earth. Unlike a standard circulatory system, the circle of this network of vitality does not return to its source. It only travels downward into the endless expanse of the sea to the into the nevertheless return as droplets in the rain. Following the streams is a sure way to reach the colossal peak if one were not to worry about the definitiveness of gravity. There is only one way to reach that height so directly, and it requires wings. Okay. K and R. What does K and R mean? Without a transport of such convenience, one must move onward into the dense arteries of the mountain, where the sun is no longer your companion and loneliness truly sets in. The dark takes over and there's nowhere else but forward. There is no more going back. I want to know more about this, cabin. Where does this come from? Who built it? Who are the people that lived here? What did they do? Where did they go? Why is there no one literally around? Honestly. This could be a bit more uplifting, this game. Instead of its morbidness. I'm guessing we're going over there. Is there anything around the back of there? Let's see if I can go around the other way. Excellent textures. Really, really definitive work there. Honestly. This game. Right. Let's slowly jog our way around the back here. See if... Nope, I can't get around. Damn it. Damn it, game. What are you doing to me? Who's K and R? Honestly. What is the point? What is actually the point? Right, come on, let's see if we can make it out. Jesus Christ, the bloom! The bloom is absolutely horrendous. They really need to sort this out. Ah. Migration of birds. And they just disappear instantly. How can I see them from over there, but they go literally missing right on top of me? Tell you what, from here though, the stream looks a bit nicer. I mean, the game could do with a little bit of sound. Can I turn the sound up? Let's have a look. Subtitles, yeah. View distance, high. Can't put that up anymore. Okay. Back. Right. Come on. Let's go on this adventure of morbidness. Right. I'm guessing we're coming down here. Oh, right. Come on. Where's this path leading? That is very bright. Oh. I'm guessing we're now on the actual story bit. Oh. E. Oh. Oh, Jesus Christ. Chapter 1. What is this? Where are we? Can I interact with this? Put the TV on? Nope. Can I interact with anything? Can I interact with my bed? Nice reflection though. Ah, they must be my slippers. Okay. Let's have a look outside. I mean, the reflection's well done, to be honest, but very bare outside. It's like no one's at home. Oh. Childhood. These are the memories of a young man reflecting upon the most cherished stages of his life, filled with a love that transcends the ages of youth into something far beyond. Your name is Kai. Your life's greatest moments are those spent with your darling Renee. Or Renee, however you pronounce her name. She is the dawn of everything. Her power is to fill your life with magnificence, is as sure as the morning's first illumination. Okay. But as every sun rises, so too must it set. The first lasting memory shared between the beloved begins at the age of innocence. Budding laughter fills the air throughout the schoolyard. It is here where the story truly begins, with a fateful meeting between two preordained to journey the wrinkles of life and love. The two are initiated through a common companion atop a gilded hill surrounded by a giant greenery. The sun is high and the air is warm like any other summer day, but there would not be any other day, not again. In an instant, everything changed. What changed? Let's have a look. You look up and separate her brilliance from the sun. Renee sparks the kindling of your soul with a shy smile, and her radiant eyes vibrantly glistening in the light. Your capability for love has only just now been awoken. Your chest is heavy, breathing is difficult, time stands still. Okay, has she killed us? With her smiles? You stood silent for a few moments, not noticing her outreached hand. Her smile becomes slightly perplexed. Okay, let's respond quickly. It's a bit laggy though. Respond quickly. You stumble your words, barely getting out your name, somehow managing to miss her hand and accidentally grabbing onto her bracelet. You jerk your hand back and apologise. She laughs politely, commenting on how you act just like the way your friend described. She readjusts her bracelet and tells you she made it herself, and that if you like it that much, she can make you your own sometime. You blush and you remind yourself of the embarrassment for the rest of the day, but never forget the kindness she offered. She tells you that she loves wearing bracelets and makes herself. You both get along swimmingly, but for a couple of introverted okay, I didn't know we were introverted in this game that is set outdoors, okay. There isn't much time left for recreational activities, but Renee wants to take you to her favourite spot in the wooded haven. Between two trees is a large enough of a break between the greenery to notice a well-travelled trail into the forest. She looks as if she wants you to follow her further along the path. You are nervous about getting too far away from the school and getting into trouble, but you don't want to disappoint your new friend. Go farther. We love adventures, skipping and smiling. You both prepare to go on a woodland adventure, but you are caught by your teacher before you get too far. He was calling for the two of you to come back into the schoolhouse. So Kai and I is Kai and Renee. Okay. Even though you were both scolded, you look at each other with gleeful grins. She tells you that you will go further next time. You will hear her whisper something about a mountain. Chapter 2. We didn't look around the rest of the house. Oh, that's a shame. So there are 4 chapters of this game, I guess. Right. Oh, where are we now?